Welcome to Shawnee Union, and this week we're going to take a look and overview of the Mamiya RB67. Wanted to review some more medium format stuff, and David Hancock thankfully let me borrow this for a couple months. So the first thing I noticed when I got this camera was how big and heavy it was. I personally own a Hasselblad 500cm, and it's much lighter and smaller, so when I got it, that was the first shocking thing I noticed. But we'll go over the features of the camera and then go over my use of the camera. So how do you start shooting with the RB67? So first thing you want to do is take off the film back. You're going to slide the locks to the left. Once you do that, you can take off the film back. Inside the back, there's two cassettes, an inner cassette and an outer cassette. You want to get to the inner cassette. In the inner cassette, you can see here I have a spent film roll on the left. I'm going to depress this little lever, move that film roll to the right, and then put in my film. You want to make sure the black side is facing outward, so I'm going to depress this lever and roll it so the black side is facing outward, roll it onto the spent spool, and then I use the advanced thing just to make sure it's a little bit tight. Once that's done, put it back into the outer cassette and then back onto the camera, slide to the right. While we're still on the back of the camera, you're going to see one of the coolest features of the RB67, the rotating back feature. So you can shoot 6x7 images in either vertical or horizontal. When you're ready to shoot on the top of the camera, you can open up the Viewfinder, waist level viewfinder. The waist level viewfinder is, you can look down into it. It's a pretty big and bright viewfinder, so it's something I like, very easy to see in the day with. If you need more control, you can look at the close-up lens, and then that's done by pushing in this little knob towards the camera body, and then it's going to open it up, and then you get a little bit more detail. When you want to focus the camera, you're going to use the little knobs on the left and right of the camera. They're going to be moving the lens plane forward and back. To change the shutter speed and aperture settings, those are changed on the lens. There's also some other lens settings on the lens as well, such as mirror lockup on the left of the lens, flash sync speeds on the top of the lens, and depth of field preview button on the right side of the lens. When you're ready to shoot with the camera, you're going to remove the dark slide, cock the shutter, and then hit the shutter release button. The shutter release button has two little modes, one's for lock and then one's for open. To be able to shoot it, it has to be on the open side. So I'll go over the shooting mechanism a couple more times. After you've taken your shot, you're going to advance the film back, cock the shutter on the body, and then shoot again. You're going to advance the film back, cock the shutter on the body, and then shoot the shutter. When you're done, all you have to do is remove the film cassette and then just take out your film. So what was it like using this camera? I actually didn't like it too much. It was a little bit too big and clumsy for me. I'm kind of used to a smaller body, and I was holding this camera all day. It just gets really heavy, the best way to put it. It just gets extremely heavy. So I ended up using with a monopod. I would focus with my left hand and then shoot with my right, and then just use look in the viewfinder, down through the viewfinder. But yeah, it's just that weight that got in the way, and then it was just a little bit too big, so it doesn't really fit easily in anything. But when you're looking at medium format, you really can't get small cameras without spending a lot of money on the Hasselblads and things like that. There's one camera I'm looking at that's a little bit smaller, the Bronic S2, which I've heard great things about, that I'm going to try out in the future and see if it's pretty good as well. So who would I recommend this camera for? For $200, $300 is a great camera if you can get past the weight and size of it. It's a great entry-level medium format camera. The images I took on it came out spectacular, so that's one really shining point of the Mamiya RB67. The lenses are great, the images I took are great, especially color. Color rendition was really cool. Sharpness was really sharp as well. So the images came out really great, but for me it wasn't better, or that doesn't overweigh how to use it. So I like something I can easily use and am comfortable using, and that wasn't the case with the RB67. So if you are looking into it for $200, $300 and you want to just get a medium format camera, I would recommend it because it's a pretty great camera for that price. So are there any RB67 shooters out there? Do you think I'm weighing the use of the camera more than the images too much, or do you think I'm being pretty fair about it? Let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will be back again next week. Thank you. See ya. AC just kicked on, but I'm good. Oh man.